Deepavali, the second biggest festival of the country, is being celebrated across the country today. Considered as the festival of lights, Tihar is being celebrated today. Although due to some imbalance in the auspicious timing in the Nepalese calendar, Yamapanchak, the day when Tihar begins, had started from yesterday afternoon itself. Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the top stories of the hour. Deepavali, the festival of lights and the second biggest festival of the country, begins. Tihar being celebrated by offering prayers and food to crows. Police submit investigation report on rape charges against former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara. Seek 5 years jail sentence for Mahara. Parties yet to finalize the nomination of candidates for the by-elections slated for 30th of November. Choosing candidates a challenge due to too many aspirants. And Leicester hammers Southampton with a record equaling 9-0 drubbing. The Foxes climb to the second position in the English Premier League. It is Tihar today, the first day of the country's second biggest festival, Deepavali. Also considered a festival of lights, the day is being celebrated with a lot of fanfare by offering prayers to crows. However, according to the Nepalese calendar this year, Yamapanchak, which heralds the 5-day Tihar celebrations, kicked off from yesterday afternoon itself. As per religious traditions, crows, which are considered messenger of god of death Yamaraj, are offered prayers and food on this day today, popularly known as Tihar. Crows are also considered an essential part of ecological balance as they consume harmful insects in our farms and also help in maintaining sanitation by consuming meat-related leftovers. Meanwhile, Tihar is being celebrated Sunday morning, followed by Lakshmi Puja celebration tomorrow evening itself. Likewise, Gai, Goru and Mahapuja will be celebrated on Monday. The Bhaitika this year will be observed on Tuesday and the prosperous timing for receiving Bhaitika has been set at 11:55 noon. The Nepal Sambat 1140 will also kick off on the day of Bhaitika. The Newar community will observe Kija Puja or Bhaitika on Wednesday this year. Let us move on to the national political updates. The police have submitted investigation report regarding the allegation of rape and sexual assault against former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara at the District Government Lawyer's Office in Kathmandu yesterday. Demanding legal action against the former Speaker, the police have also recommended 5 years imprisonment. We have a report.
Prepared the report after a 20-day-long investigation into the allegations of rape charges against Mahara. The office will determine whether or not to file case against former Speaker Mahara on the attempted rape case as advised by the police. As per the existing provision, any individual found guilty of rape is slapped with 5 years of jail sentence. As per the police investigation, Mahara had been to the room rented by Parliament Secretariat staff Roshni Shahi, who had accused Mahara of raping her on 29th of September. After tracing the phone location, the police confirmed that Mahara visited Shahi's room on a Scorpio vehicle. According to sources, the liquor bottles found in the room have the fingerprints of 10 different individuals. However, it has been difficult for the police to establish Mahara's fingerprint due to too many intermingled fingerprints. The police nonetheless have submitted Mahara's broken spectacles and shoes and sole as the evidences from the crime scene. The police, however, have still been expecting the DNA test regarding the incident, which would be strong evidence to determine the charges against Mahara. Likewise, the statement to be given by the victim at the court would also be very important in order to determine the former speaker as a convict, as the victim in this case has been found to frequently change her statements to the police. However, the Supreme Court has maintained the precedent that merely the change of statements by a victim would not protect the culprits from punishment, provided that the crime is supported by other evidences. According to the existing provision, a case should be filed within 25 days of taking a suspect into custody. The deadline of filing a case against Mahara falls on 30th of October. However, the police is preparing to file the case a day after, as 30th of October is a public holiday.
Rohtak District Court slapped an additional 8 days of remand for the tainted lawmaker Muhammad Aftab Alam. The Nepali Congress lawmaker was earlier arrested on charges of being the mastermind behind a Rajapur bomb blast. The investigating team had asked for additional 8 days in remand for Alam to carry out the investigation into the case. The police arrested Nepali Congress lawmaker Muhammad Aftab Alam on the 13th of October earlier this month. Alam has been accused of involvement in an explosion on 9th of April 2008 while he was directing people to make bombs at his home to seize booths during the Constituent Assembly elections. Alam has been accused of burning 13 of the injured persons in a brick kiln. Eyewitnesses have said the police helped cover the incident as the case could not proceed for 12 years due to political cover. The victims had filed a writ at the Supreme Court after the Attorney General decided not to pursue with the case. Now, the parties are yet to finalize on the nomination of candidates for the by-elections slated for 30th of November. This is despite the Code of Conduct issued by the Election Commission targeting the by-elections. With just about 1 month remaining for the elections, the inability to finalize the nominations on behalf of the parties means that the election fever is yet to grip the constituencies where the by-elections will be held. One of the most targeted constituencies is Kaski 2, where the by-election is slated after its lawmaker and the then Tourism Minister Rabindra Adhikari was killed in a chopper accident. However, the two main parties, Nepal Communist Party and Nepali Congress, have not been able to finalize on the nomination of candidates due to the fact that there are too many aspirants. Likewise, parties are yet to decide on the candidates for the Provincial Assembly by-elections for Baglung 2, Bhaktapur 1 and Dang 3. Parties are having a hard time to finalize the nominations since as many as 14 candidates are trying to file the candidacy from the same party for the single constituency. It has been revealed that the development projects carried out by the province to government themselves have been mired in financial irregularities. As per the investigation carried out by the Parliamentary Investigation Committee, it has been revealed that recommendations to dispatch money for even the defunct projects have been made with the involvement of ministers, lawmakers and leaders themselves. The irregularities have been revealed by the Parliamentary Investigation Committee formed under the coordination of Province 2 lawmaker Saroj Kumar Yadav. It has been revealed that huge amounts of money from the state coffers have been found to have been allocated on the basis of power and political nexus to the projects that have not even undergone works as per the expenses calculated by technicians. The irregularities have mainly been witnessed in the projects such as schools, religious shrines and road infrastructures. The government is yet to dispatch around 1 billion rupees to more than 750 projects in all the 8 districts of Province 2. Analysts are of the view that the government should put forward stringent measures to stop the allocation of money for such projects and also punish the leaders, government staff and contractors guilty in this regard. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked resident of Gorkha district, what's your take on the remark made by the leader of Sangya Samajwadi Party that they should not be considered the participants of the current government despite enjoying the state-provided facilities. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
समाजवादी पार्टीका अध्यक्ष डाक्टर बाबुराम भट्टराईले गर्नुभएको अभिव्यक्ति चाहिँ त्यो गैर जिम्मेवार हो किनभनेदेखि यदि सरकारको अङ्गको रूपमा उहाँको पार्टीलाई नहेर्ने हो भनेदेखि उहाँ सरकारबाट बाहिरिन सक्नुपर्छ
संविधान स्वीकार्य छैन भनेर चाहिँ भन्नुभयो अब अहिले पनि सरकारमा रहँदै पनि यस्ता अभिव्यक्तिहरू आउँछन् भने अब यसमा यसलाई चाहिँ हामीले कसरी विश्वास गर्ने
सरकारमा बस्नु भएको पार्टीको नेताले कहिले हामी सरकारमा छौं कहिले सरकारमा छैनौं भन्दै दुई जिब्रो फेर्नु भएको कारणले गर्दा हामी जनताहरू अन्यलमा छौं
कूटनैतिक शैलीमा उहाँको पार्टीको एउटा चाहिँ मागलाई व्यवस्था अथवा केही गरिएको हिसाबमा उहाँले त्यो शैलीमा भन्नुभएको होला
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, what's your take on police action against artists regarding their compositions? Your options are A, curbing freedom of expression, B, controlling misconduct. The voting is on. Type NAWS, select your option A or B and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for the sports news.
Sports news.
Leicester City chalked out a record-equalling 9-0 win over Southampton at the English Premier League match played last night. With the win, Leicester has climbed to the second spot in the EPL table with 20 points from 10 matches. Leicester's Anthony Perez and Jamie Vardy both scored a hat-trick in the goal barrage, which interestingly occurred at Southampton's home ground St Mary's Stadium. The visitors opened their account in the 10th minute through Ben Chilwell's goal. Leicester's lead doubled 7 minutes later through Yuri Tillman's goal. This followed a rain of goals as Anthony Perez scored in the 19th, 39th and 57th minute to complete his hat-trick. Likewise, Jamie Vardy's 3 goals came in the 45th, 58th and in the injury time. In between, James Maddison scored the 8th goal for Leicester in the 85th minute. With the win, Leicester has equalled Manchester United's EPL record of 9-0 win over Ipswich Town back in 1995. Time now for our special segment, Media Watch.
An investigation by the National Human Rights Commission in the case of Kumar Paudel, the Sarlai in charge of the Netra Bikram Chand outfit, concluded through a report on Monday that the police had arrested and unnecessarily used force to kill Paudel. The National Human Rights Commission's investigation is opposite to what the Home Minister and the IGP of Nepal Police had claimed. The investigation found that there were no supporting evidences to show that Paudel had opened fire at the police and that the police had fired in self-defense. The investigation from the National Human Rights Commission concluded that Paudel was killed after being taken under control, not during a crossfire as claimed by Home Minister Rambahadur Thapa and IGP Sarvendra Khanal. The National Human Rights Commission has recommended the government to file a criminal case against the involved police officers. However, the decision to file a case against the police personnel depends largely with the Attorney General. Experts say that they will have to wait and see if the government implements the recommendations made by the National Human Rights Commission and if it would take action against Home Minister Thapa and IGP Khanal for providing false information while answering to lawmakers and the National Human Rights Commission itself. Former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara, who has been accused of raping Parliament Secretariat staff Roshni Shahi, was remanded in police custody for an additional 7 days on Thursday. The police will file a case against Mahara only on 31st of October. Stating that the investigations are still underway, the Nepal police had presented Mahara at the Kathmandu District Court on Thursday, seeking to extend the remand. Mahara will be in police custody until 30th of October, which will also be the 25th day since his arrest. On 19th of October, the Kathmandu District Court had extended Mahara's police custody until Wednesday. Mahara was arrested on 6th of October after Parliament Secretariat staff Roshni Shahi accused Mahara of raping her in her rented flat at Tingune on 29th of September. This is Abhyuday Shrestha for Kantipur News Desk.
And those are our latest headlines. Stay with us for more news and entertainment on Kantipur TV HD. Have a great day ahead.